Wednesday. We're halfway through the week already, which is a little crazy. I'm here today to read another story to you based on a fairy tale, and today's story is based on the fairy tale Little Red Riding Hood, except this story is called Little Red Reading Hood and the Misread Wolf. Do y'all know what misread means? It means to read something incorrectly, or to think something is one way, but really it's not, it's another way. So for example, how would you normally think of a wolf? We would normally think wolves are scary and mean and they may want to eat us, right? But in this story, the wolf is a misread wolf. So if we think normally that wolves are scary and mean, but we misread the wolf, what do you think that means? What could the wolf really be like instead? Let's find out. Little Red Reading Hood and the Misread Wolf by Troy Wilson and illustrated by Ilaria Campana. Once there was a girl called Little Red Reading Hood. She loved red. She loved reading. And she loved the special hood her grandma had made. One day, her grandma wasn't feeling well, so Red made a special treat for her and sent off to deliver it. Along the way, she came across a wolf. He said, sniffing the air. I smell my favorite smell. Luckily, Red had read what to do if you encounter a wolf. Maintain eye contact and slowly back away. So she did. The wolf kept sniffing and moved toward her. Luckily, she had read what to do if a wolf moves towards you. Stand tall, wave your arms, clap your hands, and throw rocks. So she did. No, no, said the wolf, sniffing deeper and moving closer. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, forget it, said the wolf as he slinked away. Luckily for her, Little Red Reading Hood has read tons of books. Otherwise, how would she know how to deal with these wolves? Did you know that you could learn things like that from books? How to deal with wolves in the forest? What else have you learned from books lately? Red continued her journey. Along the way, a robin asked where she was going. Luckily, she had read what to do if a bird asks where you're going. Give a detailed description of your route while noting good spots for worms. So she did. Finally, Red arrived at Grandma's house. But the wolf had arrived first. Luckily, Red had read what to do if you encounter a wolf dressed as a grandparent. Hint that you know their secret by pointing out their big features. So she did. What a big nose you have, she said. All the better to smell my favorite smell, smell every smell, replied the wolf. He resisted the urge to sniff. What big ears you have, she said. All the better to hear every word. He really wanted to sniff. What big eyes you have. All the better to see every picture. He really, really wanted to sniff. What big teeth you have. All the better, he sniffed. All the better to, he sniffed. Oh, forget it, said the wolf as he pounced. The wolf is pouncing. What do you think he wants from her? You know, in the traditional fairy tale, he wants the food in her basket. Do you think that's what this wolf wants? Remember, he's a misread wolf. Luckily, Red had read what to do if a wolf dressed as a grandparent pounces. Shout and swing an axe. Unluckily, she didn't have an axe, and her shouting sounded more like screaming. Red ran for the kitchen. The wolf didn't waste a second. His big jaws yanked the treat out of the basket.
"Oh, that new book smell," he said. "It's my favorite." Sniff, 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 sniff.
There is nothing better than the smell of new books, as the wolf shows. And if you know Miss Jothan, you'll know that's true.
"Will you read this to me?" "Where's Grandma?" demanded Red. "But I am Grandma." "Where's Grandma?" But no one ever reads to me," said the wolf. "Will you read to me, please?" She had never read What to Do If a Wolf Sniffs the Book You Made for Grandma, asks you to read it, and doesn't once try to eat you. But Red did know that you can't judge a book by its cover. "Okay," she said, "if you bring me Grandma, I will read to both of you." So he did. And luckily, they all loved books.
Were you surprised that the wolf wanted her books and not her food? I kind of was, but then I knew from the beginning that the wolf was a misread wolf, that we would think one thing, but really it would turn out to be another. And so we thought he was going to be mean and tricky and want to eat her and eat all the food in her basket, but really he just wanted to read a book with her. Is that so wrong? So I think maybe we did misread him a little bit. And I'm glad it turned out that all he wanted to do was read a book. Yay, just like us. I'll see you soon.